All right, what is up, everybody? Keith Jameson, Go by Gator Guy 231 across the DFS industry, and a different card this morning without him out. So apologize if it's wobbly. Just don't watch, just listen. It's gonna be a really quick preview. These are really kind of tough DFS games, but I think it's gonna be a really very straightforward cash build. So that from that aspect, I like it a lot. We've got two forwards with floors. We got set pieces all up and down. So, my type of build, obviously if you're gonna go on for goals, you're gonna be on some different picks than me. But let's just jump right into it. So a quick reminder, like, subscribe, comment. Let's jump right into it. I'm not gonna be too long with this. So Dortmund hosting Chelsea. Dortmund's slight favorite, plus 130. For Dortmund, Julian Brandt is taking most of the set pieces. He's midfield, he's cover of this. He's been really good for them. If you actually go back in his career, Julian Brandt was like a very highly sought after player. I think it was Leverkusen before he went to Dortmund. Excuse me. Has had some struggles at Dortmund, but kind of seems to be coming into his own. He switched some sets occasionally with Rafael Guerrero, the left back. Certainly a very nice play as well. Outside of that, Dortmund floors kind of suck. Whether you're going Haller, Malen, Royce, whoever. It kind of sucks. I think the play that's just really interesting is going to catch a lot of people's eyes. Might be over-owned for his floor, but because he doesn't have set piece rules, but he's just awesome. Jude Bellingham, I think is a definitely fine play. He doesn't tick a lot of the boxes. He just always gets there, has a really good goal equity. So I like Jude a lot as well. It'll just be a fit thing with him. That's Dortmund. From Chelsea, João Felix. I don't know what to say. João Felix has been absolutely awesome for Chelsea since he's been there, minus the red card. That was a great start to his career there, but he's not taking set pieces. He's forward eligible. He's low 6,000s. He's like a lock. And João Felix is really good. He got a lot of slack for his time at Atletico, but should have never gone there. So, he's going to have some set pieces. He's shooting a lot, drawing fouls. Cheap forward. There's nothing else we want. So, João Felix, absolute lock. From there, not a lot of other things I like on Chelsea. Reece James looks to be fit. I think that makes him one of the better fullbacks on the slate. But everybody else is just kind of all jam-packed. You can play Enzo. Enzo's very similar to Jude in the fact that no set pieces, but he just kind of get there and just, one of the best young players in the world. But I'd rather have Jude than Enzo. Mudryk has not been great for them so far. They'll probably have to start Mason Mount, which if he doesn't have set pieces, isn't that great. And Mason Mount's just been tough for some time now. Kai Havertz, not going to be a big fan of it, but cool or bust for Kai. Yeah, that's Chelsea. I don't know what else to say on Chelsea. We're going to go to the other game. Bruges hosting Benfica. Benfica is a minus 120. Benfica is a very dominant ball possession team. Should likely put Bruges on the counter. So we immediately don't want to really target a lot of Bruges pieces. The one we do want to target is Noah Lang. Cheap forward, taking most of their sets. Noah Lang in the offseason was linked to Milan, was linked to a lot of big teams, didn't end up doing it. He has some attitude issues, but very talented guy. If we're going to get set pieces, forward eligible. Remember, we're in this new world of DraftKings where not a lot of guys are forward eligible. So if we can get two forwards that have set pieces, that's a huge win. So Noah Lang is that guy. Hopefully he starts. Their best player is Hans Vanaken, legend in the Belgium league. He's kind of becoming more goal dependent here, but I think he's in play, especially for GPP to get a top goal scorer, low owned. Tajon Buchanan from MLS fame is playing really well for them. Plays like a winger role. There's not a lot here though. Casper Nielsen seems to be relegated to the bench. He's a guy that and Scott Wilson as well. Two guys that in the group stages we were playing a lot. Doesn't seem like we're going to get them here. For Benfica, that's going to be where we want more juice. Their set pieces are very odd, but it's likely Chiquinho, I believe how you say it, has taken over for Enzo Perez in that role, in that little double pivot role, but also is taking set pieces. Sometimes David Neres takes, sometimes João Mario takes, sometimes Grimaldo can take. All of those guys, even without set pieces, still have really good floors. And they're very dominant. So João Mario takes PKs, just been scoring machine, former Inter guy, kind of just bounced around a lot, seems to have found a home in Benfica. So I think he's really solid. Grimaldo, I think, is probably the best defender on the slate, even above Reece James. Grimaldo just eats. And then Chiquinho's very cheap sets. The only issue is that deeper line role, so that's where all his DFS comes from. but it's cheap and he's good. So you can also go Ramos for goals. Arsons plays like the other winger. He's like an inverted winger type of thing. He probably wouldn't go there. I think there's just better options, but yeah, Benfica's really good, and Bogut's for too. He had a red card in the last game, but I don't think he cares about Champions League, so he should start. So yeah, that's where you go. So core, really short video. This is nice, but core would be Brandt, João Felix, and Nolan. I think is where you start your builds and go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, once again, like, subscribe, and comment. I really appreciate it. Good luck. Bye.